Exciting times, everyone. The post lady's finally been, which means that the thing that I've been waiting to make this video for has arrived. So I've got my coat on, gonna pop outside, put my wellies on, gonna check the mailbox downstairs, mailbox, sound American, and hotfoot it up to the allotment so I can get it opened and do an unboxing and show you all what I've ordered. Hello there, thanks so much for tuning in. So I'm Tim, this is my carbon coach, and it's been a little while. The weather has been super stormy, unfortunately, so this is the first time that I've been able to really get up here in a while to do some filming and stuff like this. So those of you that follow me on social media will know that I was a little bit worried about the new polytunnel, who's named Polytunnel, blowing away in this storm that we just had, but thankfully she's all saved. Yeah, the bricks and everything did the job. What didn't survive is the little mini greenhouse that I've had lean to against the shed for a while, so that's now in the back of the shed. Yeah, that's a goner, so I'm gonna sort of use the racking inside the polytunnel or inside the shed, something like that. Anyway, that's for another day. The main reason why I'm here is because I've just received some post, and this is what I've been waiting to show you guys. So this is something really exciting from a little indie business called the Floral project, Growing to Give, and I'm super excited about this. So today's video is going to be all about unboxing this. There's a chance that I might get around to actually doing what's inside of it, and also wanted to touch a little bit on the Eco Book Club. Some of you may know that I run a book club where we read books all about the environment and sustainability and stuff like that over on Facebook. We're heading into the new year, so I wanted to share with you the books that we're going to be reading in January, just in case you wanted to read along. So that's what's coming up, and before we just quickly head over to the bench to start taking a closer look at all of those things, just a couple of quick reminders. If you could remember to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much to everyone that has. The channel's been growing really nicely and I'm blown away with your support. Again, huge thank you to everyone that entered the giveaway from a couple of weeks ago. Big congrats again to Bristol Veggie Beds for winning. I've already covered about my social media, so I don't need to go on about that anymore. The last thing to mention is Patreon, so you can support me to do what I'm doing, both up here at the allotment and with litter picking and my wider environmental ongoings, I should say. So there'll be a link down in the description if you want to check that out. You can support me from as little as £2 a month, and every little helps, as the supermarket saying goes, but it really does. It allows me to provide litter grabs and things for litter picking. It allows me to continue developing the allotment to become more self-sustainable and all kinds of things. With that said, let's head to the bench. So, the Floral project. So this was one of those really lucky finds on Instagram where an account just popped up and I saw it and knew that I had to get something from them. So yeah, it comes in a fairly basic cardboard box, so that's really good for the environment. The tape is paper as well, so another plus. So what we'll do is we'll just, without further ado, get straight into it and see what we get inside. So, opening it up, we get a lovely letter, so I'll read that. And then we've got this beautiful wrapping. Actually, this needs to be a top-down view. Let me switch it up a sec. So that's a better view of what's inside. So if I open it up, and yeah, you can see it's very simple packaging, so no real sort of plastic waste here. We get a lovely letter from Nicola, the lady who set this up, detailing what's inside and sort of how to go about best growing it. We'll come on to that again. And yeah, this beautifully wrapped thing, it's almost a shame to open it, but nonetheless, let's get into it. And we've got some seeds. So the Floral project is a way of growing your own cut flowers, so we don't need to buy from the supermarket. Supermarket bunches of flowers and petrol station ones, I guess, for the most part imported, so they have a massive footprint. So if you can grow your own, even better. So, oh, I don't know if that's correct or not. We've got 2 packets that are the same. 2 sweet peas. We've got another type of sweet pea and another type of sweet pea and an oriental poppy. I'll have to look into that, whether they're meant to be the same. Oriental poppies, sweet peas, 4 different varieties. So I'll have to, investigate whether or not I've missed out on a different type of poppy there. But anyway, they come in these beautiful little packets, and I'm really excited to get sowing these. Like I say, the instructions are here, and they also have a video and website, so you can check out the instructions on how to sow them. They do one of these every single month. So this was the December collection, and they get posted out the first week of the month that you purchase them, and that means that you're good to go and start growing as soon as you get them. However, it does say that if I can hold off until January, that these will give a better result in January. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna put them out now. I'm gonna give myself some time to learn what I'm doing and to give them the best chance of succeeding. So all of these flowers are sort of fairly themed around sort of blues and pastel-y sort of colours. Like this one is a blue velvet sweet pea, and then we've got the Janet sweet pea. Well, we've got 2 of the Janet sweet peas, so I'll have to find out what's going on there. And then we've got a Mrs. R. Bolton sweet pea as well. Like I say, they come out every month, so I believe that you can pre-order the January one as well, and they do a subscription service. I haven't subscribed just yet. I don't know how much time and space I'll actually have for cut flowers, but I certainly wanted to give it a go for this time. And so this is going to be really exciting growing these, and my wife will certainly enjoy having these around the house, as will I. It's not just a lady thing, flowers. It's a guy thing now, I think. So those of you that have been watching for a long time might remember that I tried sowing some sweet peas like way back last January or February, something like that, and they didn't go to plan at all. I didn't have much luck, unfortunately. However, this year I'm determined, and I've got 4 chances now to have a go at it, and these oriental poppies sound really nice. Over in the wildflower bed, I've got poppies that are hopefully going to sprout up again next year. I've just let all the seeds sort of do their thing and dissipate into the ground, so hopefully I'll have wildflowers growing up there all over again. The next thing that I want to talk about, as said in the introduction, was my Eco Book Club. So we've had a really good year this year. We've read lots and lots of books, and we cover 2 a month. And it might sound like a large, sort of fast-paced thing. However, not everyone has to read every single book. You can just sort of pick and choose what you want. And we're an ever-growing community, and I was doing some work on planning for what I wanted to read next year, and what I've decided to do is theme it. Over the past year we've done sort of fairly random books, but I wanted to make each month a theme, and in the month of January we are going for the theme of rewilding, which is something that I'm quite passionate about. It's something I'm learning about at university as well. So my wife, for our wedding anniversary back in September, bought me this book by George Monbiot called Floral, and it's all about rewilding the land, I guess, for want of a better word. And I'd already picked this book up, but hadn't actually read it, called Rewild Yourself, and the reason I bought it was recommended by Chris Packham, who is an absolute legend. So that is going to be the book choices for January, and then in February I can't remember what the choices are or the theme, and then in March I think the theme is nature and gardening, as we're heading more into spring. There'll be a little graphics to show you exactly what's going on, and there's links to join the book club, totally free to join, inclusive of everyone. It's on Facebook, so find the links down in the description, and you'll also find the link to my bookshop. So there is a website called bookshop.org, and it is set up as a direct competitor to Amazon's sort of corporate greed, and it's designed to support local indie bookshops. So what you can do is you can select your local bookshop, and if you can't physically get down there because of restrictions, tiers, etc., then what you can do is shop online on bookshop.org, and that bookshop that you've chosen will receive a small amount of the profit from you buying the book online. What you can also do is use the link to my bookshop that I've set up. So I've set up some collections, and I've got 3 so far. I've got books that we read last year in the book club, I've got books that we're going to read next year in the book club, and I've got books that I've recommended with gardening. And what happens when you use my link, it is an affiliate link, I will get a small portion of the profits, and the independent bookshops will also get a small fraction of the profits from selling the book. So it's a win-win situation, and it just helps me to continue doing what I'm doing. No biggie, by all means select your local bookshop and just go from there, and go out in person if you're fortunate enough to be able to do that, and go to your local bookshop, befriend your bookseller. Go to your library is another fantastic option for getting books, and you don't have to buy new. If the only reason that I'm getting new books is for a future project where I want to set up a eco lending library of sorts here in Taunton, so that anyone can borrow these books and start learning about environmental issues and what we can do as a community and individuals to try and avert the climate crisis. So that's the only reason that I'm picking these up. But yeah, lending libraries, you can borrow from a friend, you can get the ebook versions. I think you need to read about 40 ebooks for an e-reader to then become more environmentally friendly than getting the print versions of books. Borrow from friends, all sorts of things like that. So yeah, using the bookshop links is not the be all and end all. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'd rather that we save the planet rather than I make like a fraction of a pound on each sale. But the option is there. I'm going to stop waffling now. So there we have it. Please do check out the Floral project that Nicola has set up. I'll put the link to her actual website where you can purchase things, and to social media as well, so you can check out the photos. I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna love getting some sort of blues, whites and some pastel coloured flowers out here. I've already got the daffodils and the snowdrops in the ground. Hopefully they are bulbing away nicely and doing their thing. Oh, you can't really see too well, but look at that. That is the white onions that I'm growing from seed, doing so well. Can't believe it. It is just about to start raining. The 5th train of my filming session is just going past. 5 trains in, it's been like, what, half an hour? Unbelievable, Jeff. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So like I said at the top of the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Are you going to look at growing some cut flowers in the new year, in 2021? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I'd also love to welcome you to the book club if that is your bag, doing some reading. So by all means, pop over there and join in. Subscribe, like the video. Check out my Patreon. I think I mentioned that at the top of the video. And there will be a little bit of a Christmas break now, and I'll be back. I did say initially the first Monday of January, however that's my birthday on the 4th, so it'll be the Monday after that, like the 11th or something around that will be the first video of the new year. And yeah, until then, look after yourselves, look after each other, look after your plots, have a fantastic Christmas, a happy new year if that's your thing, and see you all soon. Cheers.